Your adductors can be a secret weapon for pelvic floor health. The adductors are very close in proximity to the pelvic floor, and they share overlapping fascial attachments with the pelvic floor, which means that they can have some influence on one or the other, back and forth, vice versa. And so I like to look for adductor tension and adductor weakness when it comes to helping with pelvic floor tension or just addressing the pelvic floor in general. So if you note pelvic floor tension, and one way to check is by observing somebody's leg, can they drop it out to the side? And you're looking from side to side too, because sometimes people just are a little bit tighter than other people. And so flexibility is not necessarily a measure of tension, but it can be, and this can be an easy way to spy adductor tension, especially if it's more one-sided. That can be really telling. And so if you take a look to see if somebody's holding adductor tension, release work is a great way to decrease tension, as well as strengthening a muscle. A very strong muscle is a muscle that can contract and relax fully. And so by strengthening those adductor muscles, you can help with carrying over not just an assisting muscle for the pelvis and the lower body, but you get that carryover for complete relaxation, which is also really, really important, because the adductors can be one of those muscles that likes to substitute. So sometimes when you ask somebody to do a Kegel or contract their pelvic floor, instead of really getting a lot of good primary pelvic floor muscle contraction, they will tense their adductors, or they'll tense their glutes, their deep hip rotators. That's another common substitution. And so we can see those adductors will often like to substitute for the pelvic floor, like, hey, I can help out, I can do the work. And that will often go hand in hand with holding a little adductor tension if they are acting as a substitute. So one other trick I like to do is get somebody to do a primary pelvic floor contraction with their adductors completely relaxed. So legs completely relaxed, either straight or flopped out to the side, whatever's comfortable, or even knees in, but just making sure those adductor muscles are soft and squishy. And so then that's one way to decrease that substitution. So give that a try and make sure you look at adductors when addressing pelvic floor health.